What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. Today's video is brought to you guys by NordVPN. They're the ultimate way of protecting your privacy online. Now, they basically are very well-rounded. If you're looking for a VPN that is very secure but has those speeds and has access to every single type of user's needs, let's say you need something really simple and you just want something on iOS so you can access Netflix in another country. Perfectly set to go. But let's say you are a politician who is hidden away in some terrifying country and you are trying to expose the government for corruption and you cannot get tracked down no matter what. Well, they will help you on that extreme as well, and we'll get into all the different options they have in just a second. So this is their overall site. They have a pretty solid deal right now, but I'm going to make that deal even more amazing. If you guys actually use the code smarttech below, you'll actually get 77% off their 3-year deal, and the 3-year deal is already pretty solid right now, so keep that in mind. These are all the different options that they have, all the different features, and I'm actually going to jump into these a little bit more in depth. So first of all, they say military grade encryption. What does that mean? Well, you guys know what the NSA is, right? Yep, very infamous for usually trying to take your data. However, they have their own little encryption so other people don't take their data. It is known as AES. It's 256-bit keys, and it was originally used by the NSA to basically cryptographically protect all the data that the United States government has on who the heck knows what. But we also made that a little bit stronger recently, because technically speaking, that typical encryption could be cracked using a supercomputer, or if someone really wants to crack it using brute force, it is technically possible. However, we made that a lot better. So NordVPN actually uses something known as IKE version 2 to basically protect your computer, and this is actually the strongest possible thing you can use right now. It can't even be cracked by the strongest computers out there. How cool is that? But let's say you don't want that much protection and you need a little bit of a higher speed because you are trying to game online, or you're really trying to stream something super quick like 4K video or something of those sorts. Well, they also have a TCP port option, and this will keep protecting you, and there's a UDP port option as well, and this will keep protecting you while giving you pretty decent speeds. How cool is that? So as you guys can see, one of their main features is cybersecurity, and it's literally known as CyberSec on here. So basically what this allows you to do is have access to all your typical websites, but it will block all the malicious ones based on a lot of other websites and other users that got maybe into phishing spams at some point, or maybe it's based on their whole archive of potentially hazardous sites. And all in all, it's going to scan every single time you're going on a site for a dangerous website, or maybe a website that's just full of ads and pop-ups, and it will actually block those pop-ups, block those ads, and block those sites overall if they're really bad. Maybe you're in an email and you're like, oh, this email looks like it's from PayPal. Well, maybe it's not. So in that case, this might be the best way to go as well. Now, another thing that they have is this really awesome feature, at least in my opinion, and it is known as double VPN. Double VPN basically allows you to not only have one VPN going at once, but you're actually having 2 VPNs at once, and they have a wide range of mixes. So you got Canada, US, so it'll actually route through Canada, and then it'll route through a US server, and it'll come back to you, making it really hard for someone trying to figure out where your IP is in the long run. Now, speaking of IPs, they also have a pretty awesome feature that basically allows you to set an IP. You can actually have a completely different IP than your actual real one when you're using the VPN, which is really useful if you want to pretend you're coming from the US, but in reality you're in China. You know, that's pretty important if you don't want to get arrested due to China's infamous, what used to be their Great Wall is now their firewall. So of course it protects you on that end as well. However, what if you want to protect yourself from the VPN itself? Oftentimes, some VPNs I've heard in the past have literally been run by governments to get people's information, or they've been infiltrated by governments because they were based in the US or something of those sorts, or they were based in China, or they were based in Canada, and obviously they are under United States jurisdiction, which means if the Supreme Court rules that they have to, or not even Supreme Court, if a court rules that a person's data needs to be accessed, then the VPN has to hand that over. But NordVPN got a little creative. You see, they actually don't keep any logs at all. They don't keep any of your information, whether it's how long you've been on the VPN, what websites you visited, the content that you downloaded. None of that is logged at all. All your private information just doesn't exist, basically. So when a government does come asking for it, or someone hacks them looking for that data, if anyone ever manages to hack them, here's the thing. they're not going to find anything. It is impossible when there is no data in the first place. How cool is that? But it gets even better. They also protect you on the payment end as well. You see, technically speaking, someone could connect the dots and be like, hey, this person purchased NordVPN at this particular time. But get this, NordVPN actually allows you to use cryptocurrencies. They actually allow you to use Bitcoin and Ripple to go and purchase as well. So if you really want to be 100% anonymous down to the payment, they have those as options as well. Take a look at this. You actually get a giant discount right now, but they have PayPal, they have every credit card provider. They also have cryptocurrencies. In fact, I missed one. They have Ethereum as well on here, and they have all of these other potential payment services for other countries. Most of these I don't actually know what they are, but if you use one of them, then you are free to use them to pay for this VPN. And last but not least, I want to reach out to all the more techie people that are watching this particular video that know about like DNS leaks and potential DDoS attacks and WebRTC. Okay, so NordVPN actually addresses every single one of those issues as well. So first of all, they don't keep logs, and they have all the, cute little things for all the normal users. But what if you're a power user or a politician or someone who's really trying to keep their data secure? Once again, NordVPN addresses all those as well. First of all, they have something called a kill switch, which will basically prevent you from accessing any sites when their server is down. It will just literally not allow you to, and it is called their kill switch technology. If there's a DNS leak at all, the kill switch will activate and none of your personal information will be leaked to maybe the actual ISP or maybe someone on the other end trying to hack your data. Now, another interesting thing is, of course, the Onion network. We have all heard of Tor. It's something that relays your IP into a port, and then another one, and it relays it all over the globe to give you the most security that you can possibly get. However, governments could technically be running a bunch of servers and whatnot all over the place and gathering all your data anyway. We've heard of the infamous Silk Road, and that is, basically due to not enough security. Everyone on that end was caught. I'm not saying they shouldn't have, but at the same time, it does say a lot about security and the government's brute force. So if you are using Onion, or if you don't want to use Onion browser and you just want to use a new feature called Onion over VPN, NordVPN actually allows you to just set this on, Onion over VPN, just click it on, and just like that, you can use basically an Onion relay system on any browser, period. How cool is that? Last but not least, of course, the proxies have extensions, and of course you can actually disable WebRTC from directly within the application as well. How cool is that? All in all, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. So like, and don't forget to subscribe. Go ahead and check them out in the link below. Don't forget about that special code that we have. Thank you for watching. This is going to be me logging off.